What's up, guys? Mastiff Outdoors. Figured I'd bring you guys another video. I'm sick, so I'm not at work, and I don't have anything to do. So, fuck it. Let's make YouTube videos. So this video is going to be on my Patagonia Gen2 PCU level 5. First off, I think this is the best soft shell jacket on the market, period. So I'm super biased. I'm not going to lie. These are the shit. They really are. They're super lightweight. They pack down to like nothing. If you actually know how to pack and, roll stuff up and stuff it in your rucksack, you can pack one of these to not much bigger than the size of a skivvy roll for everybody who knows what a skivvy roll is. If you've been in the Marine Corps, I guarantee you know what a skivvy roll is. I think they're similar to what the Army calls Ranger rolls. So, anyways, there's the Patagonia tag. I believe this one's a size large. So the PCU is, like I said, it's really lightweight, very thin, but the best thing about it is you can wear it in a very large variety of situations. It is very thin, but it's highly wind and water resistant. So Patagonia actually recommends that you wear the PCU top and bottoms instead of your camis if you're in cold weather, but in an active environment. Like if you're hiking around and moving around, they recommend that you wear this. And then if you get static, then you switch to the level 7, the big parka. The PCU itself isn't very warm, I'll be honest. If it gets below 40 degrees, I would say throw a fleece on underneath it. If you do layer with this, like you throw your little Polar Tech fleece and some waffles on underneath this, it'll keep you really warm because it's a great outer shell. But if you just wear this, you're gonna fucking freeze, I'll be honest with you. They're good for a little bit of, if it's like raining a little bit or if it's windy. But to wear one of these in straight extreme cold, you're gonna fucking die. And that's the bottom line. But they're really good for mild weather, and they're very, like I said, adaptable. Even if it's hot, you can wear one of these for whatever reason. I don't really understand why you would, but if it's warmer and you still happen to be wearing it, you can open the vents in the armpits and get more airflow under your armor. So it's good even in warmer weather. Like if it's hot but it's windy or maybe raining a little bit, I guess that would be a reason to wear this. And they'll keep you cool because it's also very breathable. But then if it's cold and you layer up with this, they'll keep you very warm. So it's one of my favorite jackets, hands down. It's got pockets on the shoulders for when you're wearing armor. They're very easy to access. It's got a fold down hood. I very rarely run the hood up, but it tucks into the collar and you can pull it out. Full zipper. Side pockets here. The pockets are fucking huge though. They come down to the bottom of the jacket. So be careful if you put small items in there because you might lose them. Velcro at the cuffs, reinforced areas on the elbows and whatnot, so you don't tear it up. But it's a Patagonia piece of kit, so they're very tough. Drawstring at the bottom to cinch down. That way there's not wind blowing up your back and stuff like that. The back of the jacket's pretty plain. There's nothing. It's just gray. So that's the PCU. These are all all the rave. A lot of really cool guy units used them. I believe the SEALs used them. I know MARSOC used them, and I know the Rangers used them a lot too. I'm sure there's other units that used them, but those are 2 or 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. And I think I've seen Force Recon wearing them too. But so yeah, they were issued across the branches just because they're really good jackets. Like I said, they're very light. They pack very small. They can either keep you warm or cool depending on how you wear them and what you wear them with and what you're doing. That's my favorite thing about it, is it's very adaptable. When we're hiking up here in the mountains with our rucks on, full kit, here in Colorado, it gets cold as fuck in the winter. Obviously, it's not winter right now, but I wore this thing on a thing that we did back in December, and it was colder than holy shit. It was like 15 degrees in the day. But I wore this with a fleece underneath, and it kept me from sweating too much while keeping me warm since we were active. Of course, when we settled in and made our fucking little camp, got very cold, and I had to switch to my level 7 because this thing, it's breathable, so it's great when you're active, but if you stay static, you'll freeze. And then There have been times where I'm wearing this with my armor and whatnot, and it heats up a little bit sooner than you expect. And, you know, if you don't want to stop and peel it off or put on your combat shirt or whatever, you can open up the vents and whatnot, and it'll still keep you cool. It's not too hot. It's not like wearing a Gore-Tex or an actual jacket when it's hot, where it just sucks the heat in and makes you all sweaty like a fucking sweatsuit. This thing breathes, so it actually doesn't do that. Still not my preferred way to go. If it's hot, I'd rather just take it off, but I'm just saying it's an option because of how Patagonia designed their gear. So they're a little pricey. Usually I see them for between, if you find one for under $200, I think you're doing pretty good. So I actually got mine in a trade. I traded an old MBAV for this, so I didn't really spend any money on it. But so that's my PCU. I'd recommend that you get one if you need a soft shell jacket. I know a lot of companies make them, but I do honestly believe that this is the best one. So check it out. Rate, comment, subscribe.